I am in the middle of a divorce. Okay? I need something. I am falling apart. Let's do it, Knicks. Thank you.
I'm inspired.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm ready to run through a wall for you. That was excellent. I don't even know if I can go. I should have gone first.
I'm ready.
I should have gone first. All right, we're down 10, going into the fourth.
Two Jews, both big and tall, no subject too small for the good guys. A Mother's Dream premium podcast team, make it your weekly routine. It's a Good Guys. And if you don't give us 5 stars, what are you nuts? What are you nuts? Yeah, we're the good guys, we're not the great guys. We're just the good guys. Whoa.
Mazel, morons. Welcome back to the Good Guys podcast. Ben, how are you?
I'm wonderful, my friend. How are you?
Hampton Harry over there?
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. This is the summer of Ruby, Josh. This is, look, when you're a city boy and you have a city kid, you need greenery. You need places to walk where you're not afraid that the guy in the corner is going to throw his needle and it's going to hit him in the leg or something. You need fresh air. No needles in sight. We're walking nice. I know you love a good walk. We're walking everywhere, okay? I'm getting in my steps. Beautiful breeze in my hair. He loves a good breeze. I think all babies do, but him in particular, my God, he'll sleep forever if he just walks and walks and gets the breeze in his hair. It's fantastic.
What? Imagine God came down and said, I can give you an accessory baby, right? Like beautiful Ruby will grow into the beautiful man that he will always be, but I can give you a baby that always kind of stays a baby and enjoys a breeze, and they're sleep trained, so it comes around 4.5 months, but they sleep most of the day, and you can just roll them. I would take that.
Okay. Yeah, just a permanent baby.
A pet baby.
Okay.
That'd be fun.
Honestly, it sounds fun. So you're telling me sleeps through the night.
Yes.
So you get your sleep, eating solid foods, or just formula breast, like milk. Or just milk.
Like a hamster. Like it turns over in its bed. And
by the way, as long as it's not Ruby, because I need to see what happens to him. As long as it's just like another, I'm down.
They're just
sounds fun.
They're so cute.
They're so cute. You really got to get in between those creases, though. Oof, it's tough. I told you that I under his armpit was smelling like cheese.
Sure.
You don't know. Like you have to rip up their arm. They don't want to lift it. You have to really get in there and clean. So the baby would need to be completely clean. Okay.
Have you smelled his fists yet? Does he hold fists a lot? Give it a month.
I haven't smelled it. I haven't smelled it. No.
Oh,
but we're giving him a nightly bath.
Regardless.
So, okay.
You're in for a stench of funk. You want to talk cheese?
Yuck.
Roquefort,
Yucky.
my boy.
Yucky.
Okay. You want to talk? I didn't know we're at the south of France in the middle of West Hollywood. Oh, I just sniffed my son Meyer's fist. Because they're clenched all day.
And we lost all our French listeners. By the way, we had none, okay? There's no crossover.
Pierre, do you want that camembert? No, I want that baby feast. You have the baguette, baby fist. Nice Pinot Grigio. Oh man, yeah, babies are just they're really special, and
they're gorgeous, and this age is priceless. That said, I'm very excited to see. I want to see him smile. I want to see him talk. I think you feel that way because you have him walking and talking.
Sure.
I need to see what happens next. I'm on like episode 1, season 1 of a freaking crazy, just unbelievable series. How long do I take this? I lost my train of thought. What do you call the
what
analogy? I was like, how deep do I take this analogy? But yeah, I'm excited to just like see more of Ruby. But I'm loving taking him everywhere. Today we went to King Cullen, okay, the grocery store. I wheeled him through the aisles, picked up a couple of things. You know, Josh, we're deep in 4th of July. I don't know if you know that, but this is the month of the fork. And we are making recipes, cooking up a storm. There's nothing like my happy place is cooking outside. Like that's why it's a shanda that I don't live in the suburbs, because I could do this every day as opposed to just 2 months out of the year. But my happy place is shopping and cooking something outside. Not even on the grill. Like I cook everything outside. I'll chop outside and then I'll cook inside. But as much time as I can spend with food outside, it's my happy place.
I'm dying to know the hypothetical of if, let's say your parents and basically everybody moved to Florida, like your closest family moved to Florida. And you were in the city 10 times a year for business trips and whatnot. It's an easy hop, 2.5 hours to the city from Boca or wherever, south of Florida. Is that, I see you in that scenario. You love golfing. You love cooking outside. I know New York is I know it is a part of your identity. And I also know you're convinced it's a part of your identity, but I also wonder quality of life if you could let it go.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to talk about it because it sends me down a hellhole, but like, depending on the way that this election turns in New York, I could seriously have to think about moving. So I'm thinking about it for the first time in my life. I don't want to do it. I really don't. If the city materially changes, it will make it significantly easier. That said, if my parents don't move, I probably still won't move. It's really my parents. I don't want to be without them. I don't want them to see Ruby 10 times a year. I don't like that. Like, it's the same thing with my sister. If everybody I loved said we're moving to Florida, I would move to Florida. I would move anywhere that everybody I loved moved.
But let's play this fun game because I know that you and I could both crush it. Olivia, feel free to jump in. Let's throw out random cities because I love one of the great Robbie Hoffman, one of her favorite lines of mine that I love because I hate when people are proud where they're from. When she goes, everywhere's a dump. You just pick your dump. Okay. And I agree. I can find something wrong with everywhere. So I'll throw out a place and then you can crap on it and move on to we'll just ping pong.
Love it.
Okay.
Love it.
So let's go. So I'll give you an easy one. New York.
Yeah. Too dirty.
Right. Got it. Give me one.
Portland,
Oregon. I knew you were going to say that. Rainy. Ugh. So rainy. What?
It is.
Depression.
It is.
Pacific Northwest. All the rain. Okay. Here's one. Sydney, Australia.
Haven't been, and it looks unbelievable. I would say that for me, the flight's a little bit too long.
Too far.
24 hours is a what are you
far.
Nuts. But if I lived there, it seems lovely.
Giant spiders, giant snakes, things everywhere, crawling in your house. What do you do about that? I don't want to deal with that. That's my problem.
Yeah, 100%.
Wow, by the way, I haven't even thought about the creepy crawlers.
They're huge.
Can't live there.
And gross.
Can't live there. No good. This is what happens when you live in the tropics. No good.
Crazy.
No good. Okay. Houston, Texas.
Humid. Bugs.
Yeah.
Please. Paul Wall driving around all the time. Not a lot of access to healthy food, I would imagine.
Totally. You know what Charles Barkley says about the women of San Antonio?
What?
Have you seen those clips? You're lying.
No.
Oh my God, I have to send them to you. He just thinks that the women in San Antonio are morbidly obese. He talks about it all the time on air. On air. He's like, literally on air. He'll just like randomly transition to, yeah, those women in San Antonio.
You know, the women in San Antonio
are enormous.
The only spur I see is on their way to go get. A
You have to.
charcuterie board.
You have to look this up. He does it on TNT. It's unbelievable.
Oh man.
All right, I'll give you one more. Oh no, give me one.
We'll do beautiful, and it's more fun when you pick like beautiful places, because
then intentionally picking dumps.
Yeah,
Ibiza. You're not a dump.
Ibiza.
You're not a dump. Oh wow, it seems fun. Just like give me a magic pill and let me dance the night away. What could be bad about Ibiza? I guess dying of an overdose.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, that would be the downfall. Death.
Bubbles everywhere because all those foam parties.
Death. Yeah.
Oh man.
What about Monte Carlo?
Prohibitorily expensive.
Lots of cars spinning really fast around that racetrack, and the yachts are all there. I don't want to get hit by a car. It's right next to a restaurant.
Noise pollution from F1.
Imagine jaywalking in Monte Carlo. That's a what are you nuts?
Yeah.
Ow. Holy smokes. Has anybody ever been arrested for jaywalking? Or is this just like a big fear?
I was detained.
I actually think I know this story.
Yeah, and I've tried to fake an asthma attack and he wasn't hearing it.
Yeah, that cop was just like having a bad day. It's a terrible ticket to get. Terrible.
I'll tell you another fun police story. My son was for his kindergarten class. They got a tour of our local police department, and it was super fun. And so we go, and I was one of the chaperone dads, and I'm with another one of my favorite dads. So the best part of the tour was, they're giving the kids a tour of all the police station and the cars and everything. And then they go through the gear that they carry on their body. Like, this is our vest, this is a flashlight, this is a radio. And then they get to the firearm, and it's a great teaching moment, right? Teach kids about gun safety. Like, this is our firearm and this is what police officers carry. And if you ever come in contact at your own house, at a friend's house, and you see a gun, what should you do? And one of the kids puts his hand up and goes, pick it up and fire it. Like, someone get that kid in an after school program. The cops were like, no. What? What are you nuts?
How old is this kid? And please, what is his name?
6. I don't know. Little Ricky. I don't know.
Oh my God, that is hysterical. What does he look like? Does he have like a little mullet, like a gap in his teeth? Fire!
And fire it.
Just like my daddy who's doing 25 to life.
It was so good. I was like, oh my God.
That is hysterical.
So good.
Honestly, when somebody says, what do you do with a gun? A normal, like, pick it, use it. Like, I kind of get it. Like, what do you mean? Put it in the drawer. Like, if you say to the kid, what are you supposed to do with a bicycle? Ride it. Like,
sure.
So it's good that he's learning. Thank God. Wow. That is hysterical. What are you, nuts? This episode of the Good Guys Podcast is brought to you by our friends at Shopify. And today, folks, we are talking about working smarter, not harder. That's right, baby. Using Shopify and all their AI tools, you don't have to work hard when you can work smart. Right, Josh?
Right, Ben. But here's a better question, Ben, and I already know the answer. If you're not using Shopify, what are you using?
I don't know. What are you, nuts?
There's nothing else.
No, it's Shopify or bust. What are you going to go and register a URL and then not have a suite of tools to help you make your website? That's dumb. That's like buying land, but not also hiring a contractor. What are you going to do? Build it yourself? You're dumb. Yeah. Your family is going to fall from the second story. Okay.
Congrats on the dirt.
Yeah. Your home's gonna crash. Okay. You're done for without Shopify.
You're done for without Shopify. It's making your life easier. You're going to figure out whether your ideas are good or not. And the truth of the matter is, it's end to end.
Josh, it's end to end from idea through money. Okay? You understand how difficult it is to set up a payment processing system on a website without Shopify? Like, who needs code? You don't code. I don't code. All this coding just happens in the background. All these AI tools, they make it so easy for us. It is fantastic. You can pick from templates, Josh. You can go, this is my favorite thing to do. You can go on somebody's website, okay? And you can see, ooh, I love their website. I'm going to find out what Shopify theme it is. And then all of a sudden, instead of paying somebody 20 grand to go and make your dream site, template.
I love a template. I love a theme. I love a theme park. I just love theme says we're going to have a great time. And I just think a template is, it's one of God's great creations.
I couldn't agree more. You know, Shopify's greatest gift is making me think more about the word theme. There's nothing better. A themed party, a theme park, themes on Shopify. There's no bad theme. What's the theme?
Shopify knew that Walton Goggins was about to have a moment before the world did. Have you seen those commercials?
Of course. They knew. Because of their AI tools, they could see in the future.
I would trust AI with anything. I would trust Shopify with anything.
Anything.
I love you.
I love you too, Shopify. And if you love Shopify as much as us, you're going to go to shopify.com/goodguys today, and you're going to start your dream side hustle, because you never know, you could turn into a big success.
And Walton Goggins, come on the pod if you want.
Please.
Wait, so tell me about the Hamptons. You guys are going to be cooking. You guys are going to be doing all the things. When are we going to take Ruby to the beach? I want those little tootsies in the beach, in the sand.
Yes, we're going to farmers market it up. We just got here yesterday. So the summer is just beginning. Weather is a little bit rainy. The second it gets nice and sunny, he's going right to the beach, putting those toes in the sand. The farmers market, it's just so kid friendly. You guys need to... I know you'll never come, but like you need to come for like a week.
Oh, I would love to.
It would be great. And like it's just so it's so kid friendly. And maybe it's just in juxtaposition to the city. But like to be able to be outside and there's not so many people. Like I'm not worried about him getting sick because everything's done outdoors. Yeah. Cooking, farmers markets, like little playground areas. For Jackie's kids, like obviously Ruby's too little for that, but yeah, it's just amazing.
And
it's amazing.
You are sharing a house with Jackie and her husband?
Yeah.
Now, what's the underwear policy there? Are we going full Sinai West?
I'm not gonna lie, I was full Sinai West this morning, but nobody else is. I think this is just me. This is me. Like I'll apologize up front. If you share a house with me, you're going to see me in my underwear, never shirtless, okay? I'm not walking around provocatively, but black briefs just feel like shorts. What's the difference, Josh, between black briefs and what I'm wearing right now?
Because I can see the outline of your hog.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, but they're not that tight. These are like loose cotton. I don't wear any tight spandex.
Hold, please.
They're pretty,
Olivia.
They're fairly loose.
Young Ethan and you are sharing a wonderful vacation home with his parents or yours. And Ethan comes out in his undies. Good morning, everyone. What are we having? Eggs and skyline chili? Are you pulling Ethan to the side and going, what the fuck are you doing in your underwear, Ethan? It's my mother.
First of all, I don't think he would ever be caught dead doing that. He's the son of a teacher and he's so nervous. So if anything, well, I wouldn't do that either, obviously. I don't know. I no, of course not. I would pull him aside and say, hey, maybe let's revisit this.
I totally get that it's not right for everyone. If my brother-in-law walked out in his underwear, I would say, what are you, fucking nuts? Put on some pants. That said, this is just me. Like, I'm an interesting cat. I do interesting things. And I think that probably when I met them over a decade ago, the first time I did that, they were probably like, oh, that's weird. And now it's just like, that's Ben. Like, Ben is just Ben. He's a oddball. I don't even think about it. Like, I leave the room in my underwear and my shirt. Like, that's it.
You're
same thing
wild.
With the nurses. I am wild, for
You're
sure.
wild. Like, yeah, I mean, like, we live 5 minutes from Paige's parents, so it won't be odd maybe once a week where they'll come over in the morning. Sometimes like on a weekend, they'll come and like take the kids out for pancakes in the morning, or they'll come over, especially now, right? Her mom's coming and helping with the boys because we've got 3. I you don't want to see my little thick tree trunk legs scamper up those stairs so quickly when I hear Stacy coming. I run up those stairs and I throw on shorts. I go, the idea of Stacy seeing the outline of my hose.
I get it.
Of my blaster.
I get it.
Of my Hebrew National.
I absolutely
get it. The shame that I would bring this good Sacramento woman. I could never.
I absolutely get it. I get it. That said, I'm not changing for anyone.
What if Claudia was like this? It's so funny. What was Claudia's thought about you going out to the nursing station in your underwear? That was Paige's first question.
She definitely mentioned it one time. She's like, "Can you put on a shirt?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, I should do that." Because I was literally walking out like just in my underwear. I didn't make it past the door. She's like, "Put on a shirt." I'm like, "Okay." She's like, "Are you wearing socks?" I'm like, "No, I can't find them." Those were the questions.
You walked barefoot. You walked barefoot.
Yeah, I was barefoot. I was barefoot in the hospital. I was barefoot.
You're a perfect person.
I was barefoot.
Wow. Barefoot.
And like when I tell you, I bought a $150 air mattress that I never opened. And like I prepped and I was so delusional. I didn't know where any of my things were. I packed a bag. I didn't know where my shirts were, my shorts, my socks, nothing.
I just love that you were at one of the best hospitals in New York on the Upper West Side. And then there was another guy at a Ramada in Wichita who was about to leave his room and said, "Let me put on shorts and shoes." and you said, "Nah.
Let me take them off." Oh, time to
leave. Should we get to a speak pipe?
Yeah.
All right. If you want to leave us a message, get advice from us, go to speakpipe.com/goodguys. Keep it brief. Brevity is key. Let's get to Anonymous. Oh, this one grinds my gears.
Big fan of your podcast and the toast. I will try to make it brief. My husband's cousin eloped at the end of 2024, and they said they didn't want all the drama of a wedding. They have a large family. Everyone's very opinionated. Well, turns out they changed their mind, and the wife feels like she missed out on all of the wedding activities and celebrations. And now they're going to be throwing a reception in October of this year, which is their 1-year anniversary. And I'm calling to figure out, is it rude to not buy them a gift? It's a fairly casual reception. They're not doing a ceremony. They registered for gifts, $200 plus. And the reception is going to be light appetizers and a pizza truck. So let me know your thoughts.
Oh boy.
It's weird to know the menu before you go to why do you know exactly what they're serving? That's kind of strange.
Well, because they're close, but it's weird to use the menu to justify being a cheapskate and not buying them a gift.
You obviously have to get somebody a gift if you go to their wedding. Otherwise, don't go. And by the way, you don't have to get something from the registry. Like, if you really want to, you could get them something cheaper. That said, $200 to a wedding. That's why Josh is qualifying with the pizza truck. She's like, this is a cheap affair. Like, I shouldn't need to pay $200. But unless you don't have $200 is a very, less than baseline wedding present.
If people in your life were eloping, but you knew, and it wasn't some secret, wouldn't you try to buy them something, even if they never had a party?
I would. And you know, it's funny. I have a friend, a close friend, who ended up he just got married one day. It was a tiny ceremony, 10 people. And I never got him a present. And I should have. And I probably will now. That's something also that out of the blue I will do. I'll remember something from 4 years ago. I'll act on it. I feel like most people won't do that. I will. If I forgot to respond to a text, I'll respond. If I forgot to get a wedding present, I'll send it.
Can I use this podcast to fulfill some of my neuroses real quick? And I apologize in advance. Speaking of 4-year-old gift, I've been guilty of that too. And I will say this. My wife And don't worry if this is breaking a HIPAA violation. Just scoot right into my DMs. My wife, a transport team takes you, or a transport person is the guy who wheels your pregnant wife downstairs with the baby to put in the car to leave the hospital. The great Cedars-Sinai, as I mentioned, amazing nurses, amazing hospital. Thank you again. And so I was a little famished, as our people.
Wait, you were wheeled?
Paige was wheeled down in a wheelchair. I wasn't wheeled. I asked.
I'm just letting you know. Claudia walked down. I held Ruby. Nobody escorted us.
No way.
Zilch. Continue.
Yeah, I guess I just know that from like movies and LA hospitals.
Weird, right?
You assume they're wheeled, right, Olivia?
Yeah, I would assume
for sure.
so
They
as
just
well.
had surgery.
Especially for the
I also,
C-section.
and you'd also want to assume that like the nurse is like checking on the baby getting in the car for the first time. I would think.
Well, they have these transport guys that wheel, the mom and the baby. And so, of course, I ran to go get the car and make sure it was all air conditioned and waiting for them. And then I went to we couldn't figure out, we like got confused on the exit. So I'm like rolling around and I don't want her outside. So I'm like trying to find it. Anyway, I finally found her. And I'm getting the baby strapped in and the guy was like, all right, have a great day. And I was like, thank you so much. And he left. And I don't know, but you know me, I like to wax people. I like to give them a little scratch. And then, of course, I'm already feeling a little like, oh, crap, I didn't give him like, just a little bit of money to say thanks.
Yep.
And people might say, what are you nuts? This is a hospital. People get paid salaries. It's not like as service-based. Who's going to say no to a crisp 20?
Agreed.
And then my wife on the ride home, she goes, that guy was so lovely. She said, he helped me with this. He helped me with that. So now I'm caving in. my neuroses is off the chart. So I don't know how to find, I was like, do you remember his name? She's like, no. If you were the guy who was on the transport team at Cedars-Sinai and you wheeled my wife, feel free to DM me and give me your Cash App. I want to send you a little bit of dough. And at this point, you're getting more. I feel bad. And I feel like there should be a penalty. I'm sorry. And I just want to give you some scratch. Thank you for being so nice to Meyer and my wife.
You shouldn't feel bad, but it's nice that you feel bad. I'm saying you shouldn't feel bad because this is definitely not a normal tipping occasion. I don't think he expects to be, but it's lovely. It's lovely. I have a similar but more unfortunate story. So we got to the house and Monday is our trash pickup, right?
Sure.
And I want to get in with the trash guy, okay, early. Because if you're not in with the trash guys out here, you got to break down the boxes. I don't want to break down boxes, all this stuff. So I meet him. I gave him $20. I'm like, thank you so much. I'll see you next Monday. He takes the 20. He's like, oh, they'll send somebody else next Monday. What are you, nuts? What are you, nuts? I thought it was you. I thought it's me and you all summer long. And it's not. It's not like he's going to go and share that with the next guy.
No, you're going to be peeling 20s.
So now what do I do? But I'm peeling 20s for what, Josh? If they're never coming back on just the hopes that he does make a round trip? How do I know it's not going to be 8 different guys in 8 weeks?
That would be odd.
I agree. I thought it was odd that it wouldn't be him. Doesn't he have a root?
Yeah.
He has no root.
You have no root?
He has no root.
You're rootless. I feel bad for him. He has no root.
He has no roots.
He's willy-nilly. He's picking up left and right.
He has no root and he has no morals
regulars
for taking my 20. No morals. Don't take my 20 with no root.
Christmas, he's getting nothing. I think this lady from the speak pipe going all the way back is a real cheapskate. I think you're using that it's a kind of casual party to justify not getting like a close person in your life a wedding gift that you honestly should have gotten when they got married, whether they were eloped or not, but especially now.
Agreed. Very strange. Very strange. Be a good friend.
So true. This next one is from Natalie.
Hi, good guys. My name's Natalie, calling in because I would love a male opinion. So my husband is very into lingerie. I'm talking about multiple outfits every time that we have sex. And I'm just wondering, Are all men really that into lingerie? I sometimes feel like it's just an unnecessary step. He tries to tell me it's like, beautiful packaging, but wondering your thoughts and opinions, because to be frank, I'm over it, but wondering if I'm the crazy one or if he's the crazy one for being so into it.
There's something like, it's both sleazy and nice at the same time. Like him wanting her to wear lingerie is like he wants to be really excited by his wife. But I guess in the back of my head, it's also like, if she's not doing that, or do you have like a wandering eye? Like if she doesn't wear lingerie and change multiple times a night, like, are you no longer attracted to her? And like,
what about,
right?
Okay, how about this? What if there was something you liked, a position, a thing, that your person just said, I don't want to do that for you anymore. Like, and it was reasonable, right? Like it wasn't, I need you to hang upside down. Like, would you kind of feel like, but
I'd feel bummed. Okay, so looking at it like that, I would say that multiple outfit changes, though, Josh.
Nuts.
This isn't Cirque du Soleil.
Yeah.
Like, this is
the Oscars?
This is her bedroom. Like that's crazy.
She's doing a quick change.
Yeah.
She has someone helping.
She's like David Blaine. He's like, all right, you're going to change quickly, but I don't want to see that you change. Presto.
I'm waiting, babe. Shit. Coming, baby.
I think the guy's nuts.
Yeah.
But if he likes it and you don't mind, I think a singular outfit is lovely.
I think the suggestion of a piece of lingerie is almost better. Not even lingerie, but just like a well-placed, like little like pop of undies here and there, like over the waistline, just to remind you like what lurks underneath. It's like
fantastic.
The Loch Ness monster, but fun.
It's like me when I wear my undies over my hips.
But you don't hide them.
She's like, I can't wait to see what's underneath those Gildens from Amazon.
Buy it now.
6-pack for $24.
Oh my gosh. Let's hear from Haley.
Hi, good guys. Okay, I know you like your brevity, so here's my what are you nuts? AI generated or ChatGPT assisted apologies or just big important messages with someone you're dating or any friendship, any relationship whatsoever. I've seen screenshots on Barstool and other big Instagram accounts of this being caught where they forget to delete the part where it says like, hey, I can refine it to be a different tone if you like, etc. And I've also had this happen to me recently. I was very upset with someone I was seeing because I did not feel respected. I felt misled about something. That's neither here nor there. But then they decided to rectify that lack of respect and, me feeling misled by trying to trick me into thinking that a robot's apology was their apology. And even more nuts, when I asked them point blank, they admitted it. Like, wild to do, but also wild to not take to your grave.
Wild, to be honest.
Wild. Yeah, no, yeah, by the way, that's what he nuts that she had an issue with him being honest.
Yeah. And no one ever says it's neither here, but it is there. No, sorry.
Before we jump in, Josh, you're in a room. It's you, a woman named Haley, and a woman named Lee. And you're trying to say hey to Lee.
I get where you're coming from. I do see that.
I'm just saying it's very confusing. Hey Lee, who am I talking to?
This kid needs more sleep.
So dumb. Haley. ChatGPT is incredible for, I love using it to clean emails. We've spoken about it. If I need it to like jumpstart my brain, it's great. I think that using it for heartfelt messages is very bizarre because it's not your heart. Like ChatGPT doesn't know the way you're feeling. So if you were to write like, hey, I did this, I did that, blah, 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 write me a message that seems sincere. It's not sincere at all. It completely defeats the purpose of the apology that you were sending. So I think it's a complete what are you nuts. The only thing that I could see being fine is like you run it through it to spell check. Like that's great too. You can literally put in your message and say, hey, remove grammatical errors or make sure everything's spelled right in case like me, you don't know how to spell separately and you always end up putting the E in the wrong place. So like you could use it for grammar.
I have that. I'm that way with received. I'm like, here it comes. I see it coming.
Yeah. Whereas it's the I before E except after C, but you can't seem to remember it when you're actually writing the word. And ChatGPT, if you wrote it, they would write it properly for you. The fact that this person didn't delete the question from ChatGPT is crazy. Also, though, the fact that ChatGPT, when you press the copy button, they should not be copying their part of the message.
I don't have his side of it. I didn't talk to him. I only have your side of it. And I talked to you. This is going to hurt. You sound like an intense person. I would almost go as far to say as you sound like a lot. And the nature of relationship type talks are intimidating, especially for dumb boys, which we are, especially when we're young and we don't have a lot of experience, or some might say precedents to pull from. And thus I do not feel bad about this guy trying to use the most cutting edge tools to deal with you. Like, he doesn't want to upset you. He doesn't want to hurt. I mean, I feel like you leaned on the wrong parts of the story, which was he did it. He was honest, and which was a turnoff, and he used AI to take responsibility, right? For something that she felt misled about, which is fair and honest. Like, it's not like he said, it's not like the prompt was, hey, use the most Svengali trick deck manipulative strategies in which
good idea
to get her to not only not be mad at me anymore, but give me her social security number. Like, that's when you go, but you literally, how sweet is that? Like, hey, AI, I don't know how to properly tell this girl my bad. Can you help me do it in a way that sounds really honest? I just don't want to hurt her or upset her.
Did he use it to break up with her? I forget if she said that.
I don't think so.
It was just like an apology, like it's somebody that she's with.
Yeah, I mean, or they're dating and she felt misled, and it sounds like he was taking responsibility. He just used AI's help.
If you are using it to break up with somebody, I would say that it's still certainly better than ghosting. And a lot of guys do that. Guys stink. Like, guys are just the worst. I can't tell you how, like, I have so many friends that just used to stop texting girls. It's like, what are you doing?
Is ghosting becoming more equal, Olivia?
I think people do it on both sides for sure. I think that the lack of clarity that creates is just like not cool in any circumstance. Whether it's like even like a friendship or something, I don't know. I think like there's some things that can be left unsaid, but I don't know. It's definitely more equal though. I see it with men and women.
My dad goes, can't relate. Just kidding, he's dead. He can't say anything.
The king of ghosting.
Literally.
He is a ghost.
He's literally ghosting.
Oh my God.
Sometimes I'm sad Jews don't believe in hell because I wish you were fucking down there.
Oh my God, that's hysterical.
Oh man. Oh, you had a vacation home? I heard about the vacation home from me. You had a lifelong vacation from me. I know where my siblings are. I'm going to ruin your legacy. Yeah, you better pull a favor. You better strike me down with lightning because I'm going to ruin it.
Oh my God, so good. This episode of the Good Guys podcast is brought to you by our friends at Element. Folks, Element helps anyone stay hydrated without the sugar and other dodgy ingredients found in other popular electrolyte sports drinks. Who wants sugar and dodgy ingredients in their electrolyte sports drinks? No one, especially not you. And I'm telling you, Element is it. If you're electrolyte deficient, or even if you're not, you probably are. You don't know that you are, but you definitely are. You're drinking water endlessly and you can't just like not be thirsty. You're just always thirsty. That's not because you're dehydrated. It's because you have an electrolyte imbalance, my friends. Electrolyte deficiency or imbalance can cause headaches, cramps, fatigue, brain fog, and weakness. We don't want any of those things. And if you have them, I highly recommend Element. Element is a zero sugar electrolyte drink mix and sparkling electrolyte water born from the growing body of research revealing that optimal health outcomes occur at sodium levels 2 to 3 times the government recommendations. The government is after us again. Each stick pack delivers a meaningful dose of electrolytes free of sugar, artificial colors, or other dodgy ingredients. Element is formulated for anyone on a mission to restore health through hydration and is perfectly suited for athletes like us, folks who are fasting, sometimes us, or those folks following keto, season diets, low carb, whole food, or paleo diets. Folks, it is for everyone who is trying to restore health through hydration. We're talking of U.S. Olympians, professional athletes, Navy SEALs, all trust Element. My sister and my sister-in-law, both marathon or half marathon or quarter marathon. I can't keep up. Runners, they love Element. And me as a past 5K runner and my wife as a past 5K runner, we love Element. Okay. So folks, what more do you need to hear? Right now, Element is offering a free sample pack with any purchase. That's 8 single serving packs for free with any Element order. This is a great way to try all 8 flavors or share Element with a friend. Get yours at drinklmnt.com/goodguys. This deal is only available through my link. You must go to drinklmnt.com/goodguys, drinkelement.com/goodguys today. This episode of the Good Guys podcast is brought to you by our friends at Nutrafol. Folks, hot days, humid nights, and nonstop plans. All that heat can increase hair shedding, while a packed schedule can add stress, which can impact your hair. Nutrafol's whole body approach and clinically tested formulas support your hair from within, so you can focus on living your best life all summer long. And folks, I gotta tell you, if you have some shedding going on up top, then you're not living your best life. You think people can't see it? Yeah, wait till you get in the pool. They can see it. I thought they couldn't see it. They can see it, okay? They can see it. It doesn't matter how tall you are, big boy or big girl. They can see it. I'm telling you. And you got to do something about it. You got to do something about it. And doing something about it is using Nutrafol because it's the #1 dermatologist-recommended hair growth supplement brand, trusted by over 1.5 million people. See thicker, stronger, faster-growing hair with less shedding in just 3 to 6 months with Nutrafol. Thinning hair is different for men and women, so a one-size-fits-all approach simply doesn't cut it. Nutrafol has multiple formulas for men and women that are tailored to different life stages, such as postpartum or menopause, and lifestyle factors such as plant-based lifestyles like us, so you can get just what you need. Plus, users of Nutrafol men reported no impact on sexual performance. Thank God. So folks, what are you waiting for? Start your hair growth journey with Nutrafol. For a limited time, Nutrafol is offering our listeners $10 off your first month subscription and free shipping when you go to Nutrafol.com and enter the promo code GoodGuys10. Find out why Nutrafol is the best-selling hair growth supplement brand at Nutrafol.com, spelled Nutrafol.com, promo code GoodGuys10. That's Nutrafol.com, promo code GoodGuys10.
Hey, how you doing? It's Joshy from Benny and Joshy, the Good Guys podcast, you heard? Anyway, we randomly were both sleep deprived and we didn't realize that our episode was a little short. So we are giving you a bonus interview with Deuce McBride of the New York Knicks. Can you flip and believe that? What a freaking bonus. You guys are so hard on us. You're like, you have too many ad reads. The episodes are too short. That's good. Supply and demand is good. You demand, we don't supply. This is the supreme of podcasts. Anyway, go check out Deuce McBride's book, his children's book, and enjoy this interview. This is a long episode for you morons.
Mazel, morons, welcome back to the Good Guys podcast. I'm sitting here staring at two beautiful men. I'll let Ben do the intro, but the truth is we are in a new studio that looks kind of like the set of the Maury Povich show. The results are in. We're all the fathers. Go, Ben.
Yes, we're all fathers. I'm sitting here with the great Deuce McBride. We have a lot of Knicks fans that listen to this pod. I'm born and bred New York. Josh is born and bred New York. He left us for Los Angeles like a dweeb. But tons of Knicks fans, but more importantly, tons of fans of dads. You told me a 12-day-old daughter, so you're in the thick of it right now.
Yeah.
You're in the thick of it. Are you sleeping?
Not much.
Yeah.
Not a lot of sleep.
Yeah.
Not a lot of sleep.
It's crazy, right?
Crazy.
It's crazy. Did you get a night nurse?
No.
So it's just you and your wife?
Yeah, and her family's here. My family came up, so it's been nice for them to help, and they want to help. So it's been easier, but we've been taking a lot of sleepless nights and not many meals.
Yeah, so I did the same. We did, just me and my wife, we did it, of course, like families around to help if we need them, even though my wife hates having people in the house. So it's really just been us. And it's a crazy adjustment. You're waking up every 2 hours, really?
Yeah.
And I haven't had a full night's sleep in like 5.5 weeks. So if we sound groggy, it's because we are, okay?
Right, yeah.
Cut us some slack.
I'm not going to cut you slack with that intro. Not good. Not good enough. Not good. Okay? You kind of skirt over the fact that we have an elite marquee athlete in our midst.
But he's an author. He's an author and a dad.
He's all the things.
So he's an unbelievable basketball
Once
player.
in a generation
Eastern Conference
talent.
Finals.
You're sitting with Mr. McBride. First question. Are you truly 6'2", 195, and what's it like to be at my goal height and weight?
I'm a little heavier than 195. I'm probably like 210 now. That's probably my rookie weight. But no, it's taking me a lot of places. This athletic body of mine.
He's svelte, Josh. Svelte, built.
Can you imagine? Because you're 6'2", Ben.
I was going to say, I think we're the same height. Are we the same height?
I'd say so. Yeah.
Yeah. So whenever you call me on it, I'm 6'2". Okay. That's it.
Yes, and I'm 6 feet, and you like try to make me sound like I'm a 5'7" little squeak you could throw into a swimming pool.
I just think you're like 5'11" and 3/4, but it's fine. I'll give you 6 feet. It's fine.
I totally am.
It's fine. I'm 6'2". You're 210. I'm at my goal weight right now of 240, zero muscle. I was 285. When, Josh? A year ago? Before I discovered a gorgeous injection called Ozempic.
2 years ago.
Was it 2 years ago? 2 years ago.
Yeah, because I remember you were in LA and you swore me to secrecy when we were eating dinner at Catch, and you looked at me and you were literally like this. You see how little I'm eating? Yeah, it's such a Jewish question.
I know. It's just like so life-changing. Like if I was this weight in high school, I loved playing basketball.
Yeah.
Like I'm like the quintessential Jewish three-point marksman. You put me in the corner, I'm drilling all day long. But just like a little too fat to play. Like that was just like my thing. I was like a nice 3-on-3. You could catch me during lunch at the park. Okay. But like for teams, it just wasn't happening for me. But if we had Ozempic back then, Josh, who knows? Maybe I would be playing for the Knicks.
Yeah.
I could see that for you. I totally could. Would you be comfortable showering naked amongst dudes? I wouldn't.
It's tough. Then, no. Now I go to, like, not Equinox, because Equinox, you never know what's going to go on over there. We should probably cut that out. But,
dude, you don't fuck with my free membership.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Honestly, I have to assume that the Equinoxes in LA are very similar to the Equinoxes in Soho. Things are crazy over there.
It's not just Equinox, so unfortunately, or fortunately, or fortunately, at most gyms, like there's going to be some dudes cruising for a time.
They're going to cruise. They're going to cruise.
At a gym near me, we're trying to go in, not fully set up in the membership system yet, but you know, they weren't letting anybody in general, because apparently there's a couple having intercourse in the hot tub.
No.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. In the
you work out at Planet Fitness, Mr. McBride?
It's too much. It's too much.
It's a nice gym.
Yeah.
And
for sure. For sure. Wow.
As an elite basketball player, obviously I'm sure you have to be careful playing outside of the league, but are you ever tempted to roll up to an LA Fitness? I'm not even talking about like a Rucker Park. I'm talking about a bunch of Joe Schmoes who think they're the greatest ever, and just be like, let me show you what it means to play basketball, boys.
Without a doubt. You know,
do you ever do it?
I don't. I don't look at, what fans say about me and things of that nature, but my family does. So every time they say a little this or that, I always think like if I showed up at any regular gym, if a G League player showed up at any regular gym, I mean, it's night and day. It's not even close. I mean, it's a whole different world.
Who's the worst at dabbing on the Knicks? Like, and do you judge a man by a dab?
A dab?
Yeah. Is there anyone who's bad at handshakes, bad at high fives? They just miss it.
Bad at handshakes. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Nah, actually, I would say as a team, we weren't great at handshakes. We didn't have probably like any handshakes. And then, shout out Mazel and Cam who got the whole team. We got a whole pregame of handshakes going on before every game now. I mean, everybody has a handshake with everybody, which is cool.
It just seems like there's just great camaraderie. Like you guys, like it's a great locker room. People love each other. Like, that's the way that it is? Like, that's awesome. That's great.
What about, okay, so you get to the locker room, right? This is what the people want to know. And you have your little, you have your locker. It's kind of a cubby. Okay, here we go.
I get it. I'm like, where is it going? I love it.
What is the level of nudity in the locker room? Because I would be like leaving the towel wrapped around my waist and doing this move. I'd be like, great, keeping it zesty. Anthony Towns. You know what I mean? Like, Jalen, amazing. Like, good game, y'all.
There's not a high level of nudity. We all are very
Sorry,
individual
Olivia.
in there. We're locked in on our own stuff going on. Yeah,
right. Yeah, because you want to be modest, but the way they make it look like in the '90s, or like
right,
with certain
where guys were just walking around naked and
that's old heads in general. Like,
I was gonna say,
you go to a spa and you're gonna run into that 65-year-old that's just ass naked brushing his teeth. It's like, dude, what are you doing?
Or flossing, like right in the middle of the hallway or something. Like, no. We
judge a guy's like products, right? Like here you are, like you're hitting your Kiehl's moisturizer, and like so over there, it's like with the Dwayne Reed brand. You're like, you just made $8 million this year. You're doing generic lotion.
Yeah, we kind of do get on each other about what we're using, just because like some guys are wiped up and some guys aren't. So the guys that are washing their face with shampoo or stuff like that, like we kind of get on each other for stuff like that. But it's funny.
It's so funny. I mean, I have a million questions. You mentioned AAU, like growing up with guys. Were you competing against any of them? Like, did you grow up playing against Halliburton? Like, did you grow up playing against, Yeah,
a couple years older. Like, I'm trying to think who I really played against. That's played against Jalen Green, just got traded.
Yeah.
Jaime Jaquez, they were on the same team. And it's funny because I didn't know Jaime at all, and he ended up going to UCLA, and one of my good high school friends is a UCLA assistant coach. And we were all worried about Jalen Green. Obviously, he's been killing the AAU circuit.
Yeah.
And Jaime Jaquez gave us like 35.
Wow.
And we're like, who is this kid? And they're like, oh, yeah, that's a UCLA command. Little did we know. Like, I mean, that's how good guys are. Like,
so good. It's like a completely another level.
Yeah. And it's just thinking about those type of moments is just like, man, it's fun to see that we all made it. You know what I mean?
No, it's amazing.
What's the biggest difference between going from high school level of play to college and then college to the pros?
I mean, I feel like high school to college, it's such a big jump because now you're looking at like that first physicality level of a guy's being, 22, 23. You're coming into college at 17, 18. Like, I was probably coming into college 180, and I mean, I'm going up against guards that are now been in a weight room for 4 years. And that was probably the biggest jump for me, I think, was the physicality. But luckily we had a great strength program, and I think I gained like 15 pounds in like a month of like straight muscle.
Just like imagine celebrating gaining 15 pounds in a month, Josh. Like I gained 15 pounds. That would be my worst nightmare.
Oh my God. If I gain 15 pounds in a month and it's not for a role, I'm divorced. It's bad. Something really bad happened.
No,
What,
I mean, yeah.
I'm interested in this because my father-in-law was a quarterback for the Jets for like 10 years. And one day I was showing him this scene in Any Given Sunday where Pacino is full Pacino giving this like incredible speech. And I'm like, isn't this great? And he's like, it's great acting. This would never happen. And he's like, the days of the inspiring coach, he's like, it's just, you're probably not getting that big lift up speech because it's a different game. Like every guy's a little bit out on their own nowadays. Is that true? Do coaches still give you that pump up speech?
I wouldn't say it's movie like, but I definitely think the motivating part is the main part, I think, from a coach at this level for us. The X's and O's, it can only do so much. It's motivating your guys to go out there and get the job done. So I wouldn't say it's movie like. I would say it's more game plan oriented. But I'm ready to run through a brick wall for some of my coaches.
How about this? Let's do role play. Let's joke around, okay, a little bit, and you can be the judge, Deuce. Ben and I will be your imaginary coaches, and we'll give you like a pump up speech.
Okay.
And you tell us which is more inspiring.
Okay.
Yeah?
I like that. Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you, how long do you want, Ben? 30 seconds?
30 seconds. You go first.
Me go first?
Yeah, you go first. This is a great idea by you, but I need like your 30 seconds
Okay,
to do
I'm
it.
gonna give it. What's fair, Deuce? 40 seconds? Is that like a good?
Yeah, I'd say that's solid. 40 seconds.
40 seconds.
40
Okay,
is
and
good.
what is this like? End of the third quarter.
This
We're
is-
down 10. This
I like
is the
that.
finals. Game 7.
I like down 10 going into the fourth. We need a spark.
Yeah, we need a spark.
Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
Apparently, all of you don't like pizza because none of you are getting pizza or ice cream if you keep playing at this level. Guys, I am in the middle of a divorce. Okay? I need something. She's gonna take it all. I said, we should get a prenup, honey. She's like, we don't need it. It's true love. Spoiler alert, we needed it. This is bad, boys. So I need something to get me through. Let's get out there. I am falling apart. Let's do it, Knicks. Thank you.
I'm inspired.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm ready to run through a wall for you. That was excellent.
Thank you.
That was excellent. I don't even know if I can go. I should have gone first.
I'm ready.
I should have gone first. All right, we're down 10 going into the fourth. Okay, I'm trying to get into that headspace. We need this win. We need this win. We need this win really, really badly. Look, we don't want to go home. We don't want to go home. I don't think you want to go home. I don't think we have a chance to close it out on the road right now. We have 12 minutes. And then we can go. We can have a beautiful weekend. You don't have to come in the morning. You don't have to practice. We don't have to do anything. We're just going to work our asses off. 12 minutes. That's all I need from you. 12 minutes. And then I can make brunch tomorrow. You can make brunch tomorrow. Okay? You're going to have spritzes. You're going to go get a couple of spritzes. You're going to sit. You're going to drink. Maybe you're going to go to Cedars. You're going to get a nice little spread. Okay? You're going to have a great time. Or you're going to get on the plane. You're going to go. And then all of a sudden you're doing suicides. It's no good. Take your pick. Suicides or Cedars. Suicides or Cedars. 12 minutes. Let's win.
Okay.
How was that?
That's good.
Okay. I like that.
Suicides or Cedars?
I like it.
The juxtaposition?
I like that.
Okay.
I was cracking up. It's
I love
good.
it.
I thought
like
it was really
that.
good.
I love it.
Oh, man.
This episode of the Good Guys podcast is brought to you by our friends at Built. Attention renters. If you haven't heard of Built, you're about to thank me. Earn your favorite airline miles and hotel points through Built just by paying your rent on time. You heard that right. Let me explain. There's no cost to join, and just by paying rent, you unlock flexible points that can be transferred to your favorite hotels and airlines, a future rent payment, your next Lyft ride, and more. When you pay rent through Built, you unlock two powerful benefits. First, you earn one of the industry's most valuable points on rent every single month. No matter where you live or who your landlord is, your rent now works for you. Second, you gain access to exclusive neighborhood benefits in your city. Built's neighborhood benefits are things like extra points on dining out, complimentary post-workout shakes, free mats or towels at your favorite fitness studios, and unique experiences that only Built members can access. And when you're ready to travel, Built points can be converted to your favorite miles and hotel points around the world, meaning your rent can literally take you places. So if you're not earning points on rent, my question is, what are you waiting for? Start paying rent through Built and take advantage of your neighborhood benefits by going to joinbuilt.com/goodguys. That's joinbilt.com/goodguys. Make sure to use our URL so they know we sent you. Joinbuilt.com/goodguys. That's joinbilt.com/goodguys to sign up for Built today. This episode of the Good Guys podcast is brought to you by our friends at OpenPhone. If you're running a business, you know that every time you miss a call, you're leaving money on the table. Don't we know it? When every customer conversation matters, you need a phone system that keeps up and helps you stay connected. That's why you need OpenPhone. Because OpenPhone is the #1 business phone system that streamlines and scales your customer communications. It works through an app on your phone or computer, so no more carrying 2 phones or using a landline. What are you, nuts? With OpenPhone, your team can share one number and collaborate on customer calls and texts like a shared inbox. That way, any teammate can pick up right where the last person left off, keeping response times faster than ever. Plus, with AI-powered call transcripts and summaries, you'll be able to automate follow-ups, ensuring you'll never miss a customer interaction again. So whether you're a one-person operation drowning in calls and texts, been there, or have a large team that needs better collaboration tools, OpenPhone is an absolute no-brainer. See why over 50,000 businesses trust OpenPhone to manage their business's calls and texts. So folks, right now, OpenPhone is offering my listeners 20% off your first 6 months at openphone.com/goodguys. That's OPENPHONE.com/goodguys. That's 20% off your first 6 months at openphone.com/goodguys. That's OPENPHONE.com/goodguys. And if you have existing numbers with another service, OpenPhone will port them over at no extra charge. OpenPhone, no missed calls, no missed customers. This episode of the Good Guys podcast is brought to you by our friends at Thrive Market. Between vacations, errands, and everyday summer chaos, sticking to your health goals can be tough. Luckily, Thrive Market does the hard work for you. They're the online healthy grocery store that cuts out the junk ingredients and delivers high-quality groceries right to your door. From low-sugar beach snacks to organic grill night staples, no matter your health goal, they make shopping healthy a breeze. From road trip snacks to clean barbecue sauces, Thrive Market is my go-to for summer grocery runs without the actual run to the store. I'm talking Primal Kitchen, Siete, Who, and even clean wine, all delivered, all without the fancy store price tag. Also, the convenience, folks, the convenience, it comes in the mail. And I'm talking no compromises ever during these summer splurges because it's easy to get out of your routine during the summer, don't I know it? But Thrive Market helps me keep it balanced. Clean label pantry staples, high-protein snacks, and even kid-friendly swaps that make grocery shopping feel like a win. I'm telling you, folks, Thrive Market is it. I absolutely love Thrive Market, and I use Thrive Market because it's easy and I can find all the things my family needs in one place. I'm telling you, folks, if you're looking to eat a little bit cleaner, Thrive Market makes it so much easier for you. Also, if you're a family on a budget or supporting a specific diet, I'm telling you, this makes your grocery run weekly so much easier. So folks, stock up smart this summer with Thrive Market. Go to thrivemarket.com/goodguys to get 30% off your first order, plus a free $60 gift just for signing up. That's thrivemarket.com/goodguys. thrivemarket.com/goodguys. thrivemarket.com/goodguys.
Well, okay, what's your big, like, obviously endorsements and making a great living is all great about playing professional sports, but I like the little something, the little nuance. Like, did you get, like, I've heard about this because I've known some professional athletes. They would say to me, we just can order whatever we want at Nike.com and it just shows up. Is that true?
I mean, depends if you have a Nike deal. I have a Nike deal. So yeah, I can definitely go to NikeElite.com and get a nice little package for myself, for my family, or whoever.
Love that. Sick.
Yeah, no, that's a great perk. Definitely.
I'm not gonna lie, Josh. He has perfectly crisp white Air Force Ones, like the ones that you got me.
I got. It's funny. because I got about 10 pairs of crisp ones.
Crisp ones.
Yeah, but I thought it was going to rain a little bit.
I'm not going to lie.
These
are crisper than my backup pairs. Josh, for my birthday, got me 2 fresh pairs because I wear them to death.
Yeah.
They're just they're my every shoe, everything shoe. They're the best.
We have a deal with Merrill. And so, I don't know if you're familiar, Deuce, but so we're getting walking shoes, we're getting hiking shoes, we're getting skipping shoes.
We have a deal with Merrill. So good. So good.
Can we talk about Caitlin Clark?
Yes, we should.
Okay.
We should if you're down. Because I was going to ask, like you said, that jump from high school to college, those guys are super physical. Like we're watching in real time. Like it looks like she's getting beaten the fuck up on the court. And it's like these women are just like to me, it seems jealous, or are they like just trying to haze her? Like, like what's going on?
I wouldn't say haze.
Right?
I wouldn't say haze.
Like, are they trying to hurt her? Like it's crazy.
I would hope nobody's goal is to actually hurt her.
Yeah.
But I think it's definitely like a welcoming, or it's, people have a chip on their shoulder. Like, what's so great about you? You know what I mean? What's so special about you?
Yeah. What's so special is she's unbelievable.
She's unbelievable. Trust me.
What's so special is she crosses half court. I've never seen anything like it.
No, she's special. And
right?
I think they definitely want to make her prove it.
They do.
Yeah. They want to put her through all the tests, put her through everything. And all right, let's see how great you are. Like, prove it to me.
Did you see that clip? I guess she hit 3 threes in a row. She crossed half court. She got hit in the eye. She's like down. All of a sudden, she gets checked from behind and hits the board. Like, is this hockey?
Yeah.
Like,
that was crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah.
But do they have in basketball, in hockey, right? Your star player, you will literally say, okay, let's bring on an enforcer. And their major job will be, if you touch our star, like next time up, you're getting checked into the boards as hard as they can. And it's just sort of accepted. Does that exist in basketball, someone to protect the star player?
Yeah, I would say so. I think we're lucky because as a team, we're going to protect each other no matter who it is. But I think around the league, there are definitely some guys that are definitely bruisers, enforcers that are just brought on to protect. Absolutely. I think that exists. Yeah.
It feels like in those clips, though, Caitlin Clark, she needs a protector game day. Like, what does your game day routine look like? The game tonight.
Okay, so we got usually like a 10 a.m. like walk through, shoot around, go through our stuff, go through whoever playing tonight, and then I will get some treatment, ice tub, cold, hot tub, massage, and then eat around 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, take a nap for like however tired I am. Might be 30 minutes, might be 2.5 hour nap. Wake up.
Ooh, that's rough. Waking up from a 2.5 hour nap.
I'm like, where are you?
Not when you're flying in and out and you just landed at 3 a.m. and those 2.5 hours are they're clutch.
You need it.
Yeah, you need it. And then I head to the arena. I make sure I pray before I go to sleep and head to the arena. And they're like 5:30. Get on the court. Do some more prep for my body, and then it's game time.
Wow. What a day.
It's a full day. A full day, like from 8:30 to 10:30.
We're doing everything except playing, Josh. We're steaming. We're cold plunging. We're getting massages. This is my afternoon. This is
praying.
And praying every morning. This is fantastic. I love it.
Do you, is there, because sometimes I'll see like I think everyone's personal spirituality is perfect. And I always find when I'm talking to God before I have a big performance or something that I like care about, my whole thing is like, just let me serve the peace in the audience, right? Like to try to get out of myself. Because if I'm trying to serve me, I'm like, just let me kill this shit, dog. Like, God, just be behind me. Is when I'm probably going to self-sabotage. Is there like, because sometimes I'll see teams like have a prayer about winning and I'll be like, I don't know if God cares if the Seattle Supersonics win this mid-season game.
Right.
But so like, what is that centering practice? Is it just to be the best that you can be in that moment, or what is it?
Yeah, definitely, keep me healthy, but absolutely be the best. Like, let me go out there and be the best. Let me, I prepared to my best ability. Let me go out there and showcase it.
Yeah. Speaking of health, why do you think guys like these Achilles injuries are popping up. Like you saw Tatum. I mean, you saw two of them.
Yeah.
You saw Tatum and then you saw Halliburton, or you didn't see it, but like it was in the finals. But it feels like young guys are getting injuries that are more prone for older players. Are they overworked? Like what is the?
I would say, yeah. Like a lot of people will argue, oh, we get all this treatment, we do all this. Well, back then, AAU wasn't the same. Like I vividly remember playing 3 games in a day.
Wow.
And playing, 6 to 7, 8 games in a weekend. You know what I mean? And on top of it, I'm playing another sport. I'm practicing for both sports, and I know a lot of other guys are too. Like they're playing just as many games, if not more, flying all across the country, and they're not taking care of their body properly until they get to maybe college. And then I know a lot of guys aren't taking care of their bodies in college. So you got to think the intensity also has gone up because now everybody's working out. Everybody's training, not like back then when, you had a few guys that really knew the game. But now you got a lot more guys training, a lot more guys working out. So the intensity's risen. The quantity has risen of just how much you're playing. And then you get to the league and 82 games after you've grown up just playing nothing but basketball or other sports involved. And now you're playing 82 games and, we're playing playoff games every other day, which was, kind of crazy in the Eastern Conference Finals. Yeah. Like we went through first and second round where we had like 2 days off in Detroit or a couple of days off here, but now we're playing every other day in the Eastern Conference Finals. So I think it's a big part of just a lot of games in a small amount of time.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think about have you heard about this book Range by David Epstein?
I don't think so.
He wrote this book Sports Gene, and it's the thing that I love. I love throwing it in the face of fathers who care about their kids in sports. Because it's not like it's not like fathers of people like you, Deuce, who like have elite genetics. I'm like, listen, little Avery over there, he's not so good. Okay, no one has the heart to tell you he's not great. But basically, what Range talks about is that hyper specialization at a young age is good for 2 things only, which is golf and classical piano.
Yeah.
Because they don't change, right? They're very regimented. And that basically what you want for most kids is for them to be well-rounded throughout their time, especially when they're young. Play a bunch of sports, become mobile, athletic people, and then in their teens, they can become super specialized because they're like, you could have a 10-year-old who's been going to travel camps and to club sports and had all the experts with them. They're like, if you have a guy like you who's obviously works and is and talented, but also predisposed to be great, you could have never picked up a ball till you were 13, and you would have caught up to those kids really, really quick. Like basically, there are just people who are going to catch up in 6 months if your kid's been playing for 10 years. Yeah. Is that kind of true?
I think so. I mean, even for me, like I see guys around the league that might not touch a ball. Let's say season ends in April, May. They might not touch a ball until August, September. And then you wouldn't even notice it.
Yeah, I love that you asked that question, Josh, because I was thinking the same. I'm sure that there are guys around you that have to take great care of their bodies. And I'm sure there are guys that don't have to at all. Yeah. Like I have to watch every single thing that I eat. I'm this fat by watching everything that I eat. Okay? And I'm telling you, like I've heard of guys like they eat 10 packs of Nerds a day, or they eat like in football.
Jacinco.
They love Uncrustables. I don't know if it's a thing in the NBA, but it's a thing in the NFL. It's like if I had an Uncrustable, I'm bloated. One Uncrustable, I'm dead. I'm dead from gluten. And
I'm in a diabetic coma.
So what's that like? Like, are you somebody that needs to take care of themselves? And like, what's it like then if you are that type of person watching a guy who's just so gifted, like LeBron, like I'm sure you played against LeBron. I'm sure at this point he takes care of himself. Guys in his 40s, like crushing it.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'd say in some ways you're jealous because you're like, man, this guy doesn't do anything, and I'm over here doing whatever I can do to make myself get that advantage, get extra sleep, eat right, and then you see a guy that doesn't do one of those. But sooner or later, you see it catches up. to that guy, and you'll see the people that usually treat their bodies right usually benefit from it in the long run. And I think that always comes to, fruition. So it's tough to see in the moment, but you kind of just get used to it. And you like to, I love to do what I do. I love to take care of my body. I love to do all the right things, because then it gives me more confidence when I'm out there to know that I prepared, I've done everything I can do. So just go out there and play free.
Genetics are just so crazy, aren't they, Josh? Like we joke. We had an episode. Josh brought in Russ and Daughter's bagels. I ate a bagel in the middle. I'm like, I can't think anymore. Like the second I eat a bagel, my brain turns off. And then you have people that are eating bagels, like they're eating pasta before they play a 48-minute NBA game at the top of their like. Have you ever thought about that, Josh? There are people that literally eat carbs. Do you eat carbs for fuel?
Yeah,
you do, right?
Yeah.
Oh, like what? It's like a parallel universe. Like imagine eating a plate of pasta, Josh, before you go for a run, because you know that it's gonna it'll give you energy.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's burning it, babe.
I know, it's crazy.
You're not burning it watching Love Island.
I know, so good. Are you watching Love Island?
No.
Oh God, it's fantastic.
Deuce, I know. Deuce, I know we just met, but when you lose a game or you lose a series like that, you feel really, passionately about. You ever want to cry? You get a little
Absolutely.
emotion?
Yeah.
My man, me too.
Yeah, I mean, you work your whole life, you work all season with those guys, and you definitely get emotional. I mean, it's something you love. At least for me, it's something I love. I love playing. I love this team, and yeah, I was definitely emotional after we lost.
Did you love, were you a diehard fan? What was your team growing up?
I wasn't a diehard fan of really any NBA team. Like, obviously, I'm from Ohio, so I watched the Cavs pretty heavily with LeBron. I'm more like the players, I'd say. More like players.
You're a player guy. Who was your favorite player?
I mean, probably LeBron.
LeBron.
Yeah.
LeBron.
Yeah, I really like Tracy McGrady. Man, who else I watched? Chris Paul a lot. Kemba. Kemba was huge.
So good. Also a Nick.
Yeah.
At a weird time. We love to do that.
Yeah.
We take guys just at the very end, we throw them on. So many random guys. But what's it like then? So you idolize LeBron, and all of a sudden you're playing against LeBron. What is that? Are you nervous?
No, I would say from being on the AAU circuit, you start meeting so many guys. I think I met Dwayne Wade when I was, a freshman in high school. You just start meeting so many guys just as you start going farther and farther in your basketball career that you really just get used to it. I played for LeBron's AAU team.
Got it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
I do.
you kind of just you're very used to it by that point.
So AAU is really you're turning pro at 13. It's a different, or when do you start AAU?
I would say major AAU is about 14, 15, when you're entering high school.
I'm just saying, Josh, he's a child actor. You're there's parallel here. There's parallels here. I'm sure that there are guys in AAU that are so good, either get injured, get burned out, and never make it, but they were the guy, right? And I feel like that's Josh. Josh is just an amazing actor, but there are plenty of child actors that also burn out.
Yeah.
I'm just recognizing parallels here.
I mean,
I was AAU. I mean, look, AAU for actors, 13, it's Fiddler on the Roof.
Yeah.
14, it's Pippin.
Yeah.
15, it's Hamilton. You know what I mean? By 16, you better be on a Nickelodeon show.
And by 17, you're going to Equinox. So
yeah.
Let's do the book quickly, and then a What Are You Nuts?
Perfect.
Okay. Why write a children's book? That's my first question. And then I want to talk about the book, because Deuce, the champion of friendship. I mean, it's such a great concept. I haven't seen another athlete go into children's books. My sister-in-law just wrote a children's book also. Wow. And we are in this life stage. I have a 5-week-old. Your whole life becomes them. So this, I think it's genius. But what made you want to write a children's book?
I always felt like a lot of problems in the world are just adults not doing the right things by children, not leading them in the right directions, not being positive when they need to be positive, but also not being able to discipline them in the right way. And I feel like being able to teach the youth the right way of doing things will make the world a better place in general. Yeah. It starts with the youth. They're our future. They're going to be taking care of us. And, I'm very big in, giving back and, helping out the Boys and Girls Clubs in Cincinnati, bringing them to some Pacers games when we play against them. So I just wanted to write a book about friendship and just really, I'm very blessed and I have a great group of friends. And, a lot of people aren't blessed like that. A lot of people don't have people that they can go to about any problems or things that are bothering them. And I feel like, especially for men, like, it gets kind of shoved down and we have to be tougher. And I feel like just being able to be open about your emotions and being able to get stuff off your chest is just going to make you a lot happier and put you in a lot better space. So that's kind of the motivation.
Wholesome. Where can we get the book? Can we get it on Amazon?
Amazon, yeah.
Okay, so we have a ton of young parents. Get the book, Deuce, the Champion of Friendship, on Amazon. Support him because he's great. And
can't wait. I'm getting it.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. All right, so our What Are You Nuts moment of the week. I don't know if Zach briefed you, but this is, you're walking down the city. This is a weird place. And you're looking and you're like, what are you, fucking nuts? Like, what is going on here? We can go first, let you think, or if you have one, you can go.
It actually doesn't have to do with the city.
Yeah, with anything.
Yeah.
With anything.
Zach did tell me, so it's funny because I was watching the finals game, and, shout out to former Knick, Isaiah Hartenstein, my guy. Congrats to him and his family. And I got to say, it's his son being Sleep.
Yeah.
Just got a championship, lifelong dream, and you're Sleep right there on the stage. But I know when he sees it when he's older, he's gonna enjoy that moment. So that's my what are you
What are you nuts? That's perfect. That's perfect. You're sleeping, Dad just won a ring.
Yeah.
And yeah, shout out Hartenstein. It's a great player. So good. My What Are You Nuts moment of the week, Josh, is today I was walking my sweet Ruby 5-week-old son, just got a Starbucks. All of a sudden I see probably a guy mid-60s, polo popped collar. And it's just like, what are you nuts? Like, we're still popping collars, Josh.
Popping the collar.
We're still popping collars. Like, I just looked at him.
We're still rad.
I was just looking at him. I'm just like, you look like such a douche. Like, what are you nuts? Put down your collar. It's too much. It's too much.
My What Are You Nuts moment of the week is, as we all know, I love a Costco. And the other day I'm headed straight for the sample counter and I see these beautiful little garlic toast bites. Garlic bread looks so good. All of a sudden, the lady from the other sample station next door, running the next sample station next to her, comes over, helps herself to a couple samples. None left for Joshy. What are you, nuts? You work here.
That's nuts.
These are for me.
For sure.
These are not for you.
No, she's not buying anything.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's
not a sample.
No, that's a buffet. That's
yes. Bring it to the break room.
So you would have only held yourself to one?
Oh no, I'd circle back. If it's good, I'll circle.
Okay. You ever get called out for circling? I remember when I was a kid, I get called out for circling, Sam's Club and Costco's. I get called out like, all right, you've had too many.
Deuce, you and I would have a good time. That's what's clear. Okay, we hit up a couple big box stores.
I'm in.
End our day at a food court.
Man.
So good.
Dad life.
Fantastic.
Absolutely.
You know what else is fantastic? Josh, this podcast, Deuce McBride, new book, great guy. We can find you at Deuce McBride on Instagram.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Deuce MCB11.
Follow Deuce. Follow the Knicks. Buy the book. Okay. This episode is 5 stars. Otherwise, what are you, nuts? Listen to us wherever you get your podcasts. Watch us on YouTube. Share our clips, Instagram and TikTok, Mondays and Thursdays, folks. Deuce, thank you so much.
Appreciate y'all.
We will see you next time.
Thank you, Deuce.
Yep.
Buy his book, people.